up, everybody? This is Graham Guthrie at the Trading 8 for 8 channel. Welcome to today's 30-minute workout. If you're interested in what's to come, please take a moment and click on the down arrow just below this screen. It's going to give us an idea of today's goals, muscle groups we're going to focus on, equipment needed, as well as the types of movements, sets, and reps. Take time to focus on your form above all else. As you get stronger, more confident, the pace will pick up. You can either match mine or push through it. If you like the day's workout, please like our video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. Without further ado, let's go get it. Today is going to be a pull workout day, which means we're going to use resistance, whether it's bands, weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, something heavy around the apartment. And we're going to do, as always, warm up, 2 supersets. So without further ado, let's get started here. We're going to go, if you're on a mat, step forward. We're going to go to alternating reverse lunges. So you're just going to step back, drop that knee towards the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. Keep your weight over, and I really need some coffee, over that front foot, front heel. As you come up, we're going to do everything for 30 seconds. About halfway there. Try not to let the knee come past the toes. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Next thing we're going to do are seal jacks. So we're going to go start hands together, feet together. When we're out wide, feet come out wide. Same thing, 30 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. And just kind of keep the chest nice and big, shoulders away from the ears. 10 seconds down. Three, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna do alternating. Actually, we're gonna do lateral lunges to the right for 8, and then to the left for 8. So what you want to do in your lateral lunge is, our stepping leg is the one moving. Pivot leg, I'm calling it. We're going to try to keep the knee locked out. We're going to drive our hips back, weight over the stepping foot, but remember, knee back, not knee forward, and lead with the heel. We don't want our toes to open up. Lead with the heel out. 8 reps to the right. 3, 2, let's go. And really feel that stretch in the inside of that pivot leg. 2. And as you get warmed up, see if you can sink a little bit deeper without letting, again, that knee come forward. Where are we at? 4 or 5?
6.
This is 6.
7.
All right. Step to the right, we're gonna step left. Adair, lead with the heel. Don't let the toes lead. Don't open up those toes. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And really feel that stretch in your pivot leg before you step the feet back together.
We're
halfway home.
6. 7. 8.
All right, now we're gonna come to the floor. 30 seconds of mountain climbers, starting a plank, hands under the shoulders, bringing your knees towards your chest, alternating feet. If you wanna start slow, you can. If you wanna, basically you're gonna keep your foot, the knee that comes forward, the foot hovers, and then switch it. If you step back and bring one forward, that's fine. If you're good at them, go quicker. 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go. halfway. Get that heart rate up. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. As always, on our backs, glute bridges, and then we'll get into the work. So, if you've watched any of my videos before, you've definitely done them. Heels close to your butt, feet hip distance apart. We're gonna drive our weight through our heels as we push the hips up. And we're gonna go for 12 total reps. Whenever you're ready, let's call this one 1. 2, really squeeze the glutes at the top. 3, 4, don't let your butt rest at the bottom, unless of course your feet slip out from you and you need to set back up. Also make sure the knees aren't caving in or pushing out. You want a nice straight line from the hips and knees to the heels.
9,
3 more.
10, 11,
Last one.
12.
All right. So we're gonna do 3 movements. If you have bands, you're gonna follow along with me. The second movement we're gonna do, if you only have dumbbells or something that gravity's gonna weigh on you, you're gonna do a bent over row. But mechanics wise, pretty much gonna be the same thing. So first movement though is a sumo deadlift. We did sumo squats earlier in the week. Now I'm asking you to do sumo deadlift. What we want to do is we're going to start with our feet fairly wide. So normal deadlift, feet are about hip distance apart. Sumo, we're going to get the heels kind of outside of the shoulder range, and then we're going to drive the butt back and push forward. So instead of a sumo squat where we're simply dropping down, this one it's butt back, drive the floor away, hips forward. We're using bands, 8 reps total. This one's gonna be tough. I think I'm gonna do,
Single.
now we're doing, this is on both feet. So yeah, I'm gonna pull from here. Toes kind of splay out a little bit. And here I would say, get your foot inside of it, each end,
Okay.
and then grab both bands inside. We'll set up. And my stance obviously wider than hers, being a little bit taller. It's that bottom band that you're gonna feel most of the resistance.
Okay.
So, shoulders away from the ears, yep, back nice and flat, tuck the chin, back into the throat. 8 reps, 3, 2, 1. And make sure you get that lockout, no shrugging. Very good, Adair.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, so that's our 8. Next thing, if you have bands, we're gonna sit. If you don't have bands, what you're gonna do is hip hinge backwards, feet hip distance apart, bend over row, so should feel almost like you're a deadlift. And you're gonna pull from in front of the knees, elbows nice and high, but don't let the shoulders round forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel a squeeze between your shoulder blades. At the back end, we're gonna pause for a moment, and then we're gonna do a nice 3 count to return our hands to start. Pull back on a 1 count, return our hands 3 count. If you're seated with us, what we're gonna do is sit on the floor, wrap the bands around your feet. 8 total reps. I like to cross the bands. Sit as tall as you can with your back of your leg towards the floor. Although if you can't sit tall without rounding your back, bend the knees a little bit. Give your back a little bit of a break. All right, 8 reps. 3, 2, let's go. Big chest, shoulders away from the ears, back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3.
4,
4, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3.
6,
6, 1, 2, 3.
7,
1, 2, 3. Last one.
8.
2, 3. All right. Now we're going to curls. So, I'm going to stand up. We're going to do supine grip or underhand grip where your palms are going to face the ceiling the entire time. 8 reps, same thing. So we did curls, we did rows, which are going to be mostly back, but with some bicep, and now we're going to hit that bicep again. Going for a little bicep pump today. Big chest, shoulders down the back, squeeze the glutes, no leaning backwards, no elbows coming forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work there. So, if you want something heavier for your sumo, or was the black band a good challenge?
It's good, it's just
Yeah.
hands. Let's see.
So, take a moment, catch your breath, but we're gonna go back into the sumo deadlift. So grab your weights. Again, the deadlift is gonna be arguably your heaviest motion. I know there's not a ton of options. I would say really focus on that form. If you don't have a lot of weight, you wanna make it harder, just go some more slowly, and then add a few more reps if you need to. So toes out. Your weight's gonna be kind of middle of the foot, maybe balls of the feet. 8 reps. Hands about shoulder distance apart. Chin tucked, shoulders away from the ears. Back engaged. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh.
They're struggling with the bands today. What did happen? Pinch? Nail?
Yeah.
You alright? Try something else. Go for 8. There, I would say separate your hands a little bit more. So about shoulder distance apart. There you go. And then get those shoulder blades back a little bit more. There you go. All right. We're gonna go seated row for 8 reps. 1 count back, 3 count forward. Sit nice and tall, or if you only have weights, bent over row. When the dare's ready, sit tall, shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. Oh wait, I'm rushing through these. 3, 2, 1. More coffee, I need.
4,
3, 2, 1. Back.
5,
3, 2, 1. Think of those elbows
6.
strong back. 3, 2, 1.
7,
Back. 3, 2, 1.
8.
3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, we're gonna get back to our curls. 8 reps. Underhand grip. Big chest, elbows tucked into that rib cage. Shoulders away from the ears, big chest. Squeeze the glutes, soft knees, no leaning back, and no bringing those elbows forward. 3, 2, let's go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
One more.
8.
Very good there. All right, we'll go through one more round before we move on. At the top of those curls, really try to flex the bicep. Get as much work out of that muscle as you can. It's getting hot in here. Take some water. Towel if you need it. All right, so let's get set up. Nice wide stance. Ideally, you want your hands to be able to come just inside the knees. And then again, your arms are about shoulder distance apart. Toes splayed. We're pushing our butt back. Get a little side angle. So there, I'm gonna ask you to drop your butt a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah. In your reps. 8 reps starting. 3, 2, 1. Push that butt back and then drop down.
2, 3,
If you're using bands, those bands should be scraping the shin, the front of that leg.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, then we're gonna come to the floor. We'll get into your bent over row. This time I'm not gonna forget to count.
Dear Lord.
How's that? Your cut? All right, let's get set up. 1 count back, 3 count forward. Sit tall. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel those shoulders pinching behind you. That back working. 3, 2, 1.
1,
1, 2, 3. Back.
2,
1, 2, 3. Back.
3,
3, 2, 1.
4,
Pull. 3, 2, 1.
5,
Pull. 3, 2, 1.
6,
Pull. 3, 2, 1. 2 more.
7,
3, 2, 1.
8.
Back. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up for our curls. All right, last 8, and then we're gonna switch up the superset. Underhand grip, feet about hip distance apart, big shoulders, big chest, or shoulders bent down, big chest, squeeze the glutes, 8 reps. 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Control that way down.
7, 8.
All right, so the next 3 exercises or movements are going to be a glute bridge variation where we're going to walk our feet out to where we're basically on our heels, and then with control, bring your feet back to that starting glute bridge position. We need to keep a lot of tension in the glutes in the back. Second is going to be a single arm row. We're pulling kind of across the body. Whatever your forward leg is, you're going to brace on top of that with one hand and then pull across. And then right after that, we're going to go to a cross body curl. So one arm just in front of that body. So row with one arm, curl with that same arm, and then we'll go through it on the other side. So without further ado, let's do these from the side of there so people can get a little bit, and I'll just give a quick demo. We're going for 10 reps. Hamstrings might get a little tight in this one, and if they do, just come out of it. Try to extend the leg. We don't want to cramp up, you know, Charlie horse or anything. So find your bridge position, and then with control, I'm going to walk out to our heels. And then with control, walk back. Think about 3 steps out, 3 steps back. And then the goal is going to be 8 to 10 reps. This might take a while.
Do it forward.
Whichever way you'd like. Whichever way you have room. So, let's get started. I'm going to come up. Keep that a lot of tension in the back as you walk your feet forward. And just go at your own pace. If you want to drive those elbows into the ground. And again, if you need a break, if those hamstrings are taking the brunt, how are those feeling, Adair?
Good. I feel lower back.
In a bad way, or you feel like the low back's working?
I feel like it's working.
It should be. Keeping a lot of tension. Really squeeze those glutes as best you can through the motion. I'm going to do one more. I think I'm at 8. I think 8's a good stopping point for the amount of tension that's building up. If you want to go longer, go longer. All right. Yeah, a lot of tension on the low back and hamstrings. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to do our single arm bent over row. Adair, I would say green or orange for you. If you're using bands, just use your foot and shorten or lengthen the available, or slack, we'll call it, to find more tension. And just really, same thing, shoulders away from the ears. And even though one arm's doing all the work, it doesn't mean that opposite shoulder blade, like I'm gonna pull with my right hand, my left arm or shoulder blade should be pulling right back into it. Feel a lot of tension through the back. 10 reps. Bent over, single arm row. So one foot's gonna come back and out. We're gonna create a bridge, the arm that's forward, and let's go. If you need to make adjustments to tension on the fly, feel free to do so. And then really try to bring your shoulder up a little bit higher, like rotate a little bit with your torso. And your hand should be kind of coming back just underneath the chest. towards that armpit. There you go. Good work there. I don't know where I'm at. I think I got 3 more.
Switch.
All right, now, so you're gonna do a single arm curl, but pin it underneath the foot of the same side. So I'm using my right hand. I'm gonna pin the band under my right foot. If you're just using a dumbbell, that's fine. And we're gonna come across the body. So keep elbows kind of gonna be a little bit forward so you can find some space in front of that body. And then again, just feel that bicep really squeeze at the top, even if you have lighter weights. And then again, if you have light weights, really control the eccentric, which means the lowering of the weight.
5,
Don't let that,
6,
I'm using my right arm. Don't let the right shoulder round forward.
7, 8,
Do 10 here.
9, 10.
So now we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna go left arm, single arm row. And remember, it's shoulders away from the ears. We're gonna brace the torso. We're going to pull. Now my left side's slightly higher than the right, but my shoulder blades are pulling together here. We're going for 10 reps. Get your left foot back a little bit further there. For back, not out, back. Closer. On your toes, on that back foot. There you go.
5,
Storm blowing in here. Wind feels good.
7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, single arm curl. You're using bands, pin that band at the foot of the same side, left foot, left arm. 10 reps across the body. 3, 2, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, bands come down. We got time for one more round of this, and then we're gonna go into our finisher after that. So, we're gonna find our glute bridge. And then we're gonna walk those feet out. So, think shoulders away from the ears. Really push those elbows into the floor. You can have your hands out wide, but it's gonna help kind of brace your back. Find your glute bridge, and then with control, start walking it out. If you just want to do glute bridges, or you could do the hip bucks that we've done before, which Adair's going to keep doing what we're currently doing, but a hip buck would be to keep your hips high as you kind of march 1 foot at a time. So, up to you, or just holding a glute bridge, or a single leg glute bridge, is going to do very similar work. And try not to rush through it too much. I know it's tough.
Whew.
Make sure you're breathing. And get those hips high every time you come into that glute bridge. I'm going for one more. If you're still going, we're gonna wrap it up shortly. Give me one last one. If If you're done, we're gonna meet standing for that single arm. Single arm bent over row.
Ready?
That's a good challenge. I like those.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna do right arms pulling first, left foot forward, right foot back and out. Create that bridge. Left arm, left knee. We're gonna go shoulders down, away from the ears. Unshrug the shoulders and pull. Get that rotation. I don't really care about how heavy the weight is. Obviously, we want to challenge, but we really want to get 10 reps of a nice squeeze of those shoulder blades together.
Six.
We're gonna go palm into the body when you pull up.
7. 9. 10.
All right, so right cross body curls, right arm cross body curl. Again, nice squeeze of the bicep at the top, or the end range of motion at the top. 3, 2, there's getting her position, and 1, let's go. And adjust the tension as need be. If you need more,
2.
and you have bands, step on, take some slack out. If it's too hard, you can't get
4.
that arm high enough, or you feel like your hand's being snapped to the bottom,
5.
put a little more slack into it.
6.
Try to keep that elbow in one position, Adair. Don't let it float around too much.
7.
Much better.
8. 9. 10.
All right, left side's board. We're gonna pin our bands with our right foot if you're using bands. Step left foot back, find that bridge. Right arm, right shoulder, or right knee rather, shoulders away from the ears. 10 rows, 3, 2, 1. So let that shoulder that torso rotate back towards the ground, towards the bottom, and then find that rotation when we're pulling. So it should be at least shoulders even at the start, and then your working shoulder, your left shoulder is going to be higher than the right.
9. 10.
Single arm curls. On a dare. 3, 2, let's go.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Woo. 7.
Feel the burn?
8. 9. 10.
All right. Dare, you can keep that green band. We're gonna go a little longer. 2 rounds, band pull aparts. If you have only have dumbbells, bent over flies. We're gonna hit the back of the shoulder, 12 reps. First round, we're gonna go overhand grip if you got bands. Big chest, shoulders down the back, hands about shoulder height. When we pull out to the side, band should hit us mid-chest. 1. And really control it. 2.
3.
Don't let that elbow angle change. We want to have like pretty much straight arm through this.
5.
Even if you find some slack in the front, make sure your hands are coming in front of the respective shoulder.
7.
And again, don't let the band snap your hands back in front.
8.
Control it. Every part of this motion.
How many?
12.
9. 10. 11. 12.
Gonna take a break, and then we're gonna switch to underhand grip. And then if you're doing the bent over flies, you can actually switch to a bent or a underhand grip, just palms forward. Make sure you're keeping those knees bent, weight kind of mid-foot. Control that weight, shoulders away from the ears. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna get to our last round, last movement of the day. Big chest, shoulders away from the ears, underhand grip, 12 reps, 3, 2, let's go.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
You should be burning by maybe the 6th or 7th rep.
6.
But if the second round starts right away,
7.
that's a good thing.
8. 9. 10. 11.
Last one.
12.
That's all she wrote.
Woo!
Total body, well, not total body, pull day, posterior chain day. Hopefully a little bit of a challenge. Let me know what was the toughest thing for you in the comments. If you have any questions about form on anything. Otherwise, tomorrow should be a plyo day, a little bit more explosive movements. Should be pretty much all body weight, but great work. Keep up the good work. Stay hydrated, stay positive. We'll catch you soon.
Woo!
Take care. And that's a wrap. Fantastic work this morning. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please reach out using the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with the best answer possible. If you enjoyed today's workout, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, share with your friends and family. If you're interested in one-on-one virtual training, I would love to take a few people on as clients. Please let me know. Again, comments, you can reach out. You can hit me up on Instagram at trading848.com. If you're interested in joining in these workouts live every day, get a little bit more consistency in your day, you can follow along on Instagram Live, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time each weekday. I am currently an out-of-work personal trainer, but if you're interested in donating, helping me out in these tough times, if you're able to, that'd be fantastic. You could reach me on Venmo at Graham-Guthrie. I'll put it up right here. Again, continue working hard, remain positive, stay hydrated, be safe, and until next time, take care.